setup. Still at my bros, you can tell. Sorry about that light, but if I turn it off, it'll be really dark because it's getting dark. It's getting ready to storm up in here. My cousin's out mowing the yard. Hope it doesn't rain on him. Welcome to Friday, the 3rd day of May 2024. It is Garden Meditation Day, and thanks to Madonna for sending this to me. Great American Grump out. What? Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't check my volume, but hopefully I'm loud and clear. Nationally Specially Abled Pets Day, Public Radio Day, Wordsmith Day, and World Press Freedom Day. And the food holidays are raspberry popover and chocolate custard. Yum, yum. And I got some questions for y'all, but I even have some RDAF. What? Yarnable came in the mail today. Or maybe yesterday, but my bro just brought it in here today. And I'll remind you what last time's looked like. To have a little RDAF. Have a little bit. Let's see. I didn't see if y'all could hear me okay. I reckon you can. I reckon you can. Thanks for turning on the subscribers only, and thanks to all of you in the Squirrel Squad and all of my nutty buddies. I've been remiss in saying that the last time or two. Y'all know I love you all, and y'all are all squirrels of distinction and nutty buddies of distinction. Look, Shrish is here. Shrish, is that right? Rhymes with Trish, Shrish. If not, Miss Khan. Chaka Khan. It's Angie, my fairy treasures. Hey, girlfriend. And Tankster from the Stina raid. I am glad. I didn't know she was having that today, so I'm happy I just happened upon that, and law, I won a prize. And I was going to give it away, but since I haven't had RDAF to show y'all, I thought, well, I'll do that, but I may be sharing part of it. Or maybe I said I may start a wee collection over here at my brother's, in this room I've been in, because there's room in here. Sherry knows. Hey, darling. And Reza and Darcia. And everybody's telling each other howdy do. And let's see. There's Tina. Hey, sweetheart. And Suzanne E. Goulet. And yeah, I know I'll have more yarn coming. Angelise, hello, sweetheart. God bless you, too. God bless you all. And let's see. Angela Wright is here. Says hey to me and everybody. And she's asking if I'm fine. I am. My legs are doing well. They don't hurt. Unless I'm up. Yesterday I was up quite a bit. Just using the walker. So today's kind of a wheelchair day. More than, I'm still up on my walker too, but a little more wheelchair today than the walker. Let's see what Angela's, she's still working on her Tunisian top. Hey, what y'all drinking? I have the Downton Abbey tea still, but this is plum pudding today. Daisy and Mrs. Patmore's plum pudding. BB's here. Becky Bramlett. She said she's here for a few. Daughter's bringing home Zaxby's. That sounds good. Craig, fiber spiders in the house. What? Hey, dude, how are you? So good to see ya. So good to see you all. Y'all know I love you, each and every one. And Fiber Spider says hey to everybody. And Jaxie May, I forget to tell you hey. I know you always lurking in the bougie treehouse if you don't pop in. Or the squirrel nest. And hey to anybody else that's in the squirrel nest. And hey to anybody that catches the replay. Love to you all. Paws up. Teeth out. How you get in the nest. Jaxie says, my chickadee, oh how I've missed and loved thee. Same here to you, my girl. My baby cakes. And Molly, Pest Hunter's best catch. Hello, hello, hello to you too. Shrish said she made a little circle of crochet hooks with some cardboard and helped her make my rabbit a hat faster. Just a little life hack. Made a little circle of crochet hooks. Huh? Made a little circle of crochet hooks with some cardboard. Help me in. I'm not sure I get that, but okay. I'm thick. I am thick. Stina, My World of Crochet, says a new collection is definitely okay. Yarn therapy is important. My brother doesn't use this room at all. Not at all. It's a whole room that I could put cubbies in. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from my pad. I was telling him we got, I don't know how many outbuildings here. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a rock building that's been here forever. It needs, all of them need to be gutted. All the junk taken out, which we hadn't seen in ages. So we don't need that stuff. We just need somebody, some collector to come and get everything out, or we need to get it out and definitely rent a dumpster and put all the junk in there, and then we could have room for, I'm a little scared of critters getting in yarn and stuff. And I know we could put it in tubs, but mice can still eat their tubs. So I don't know, what y'all think? And one of the buildings is wired. So I used to tutor out there, and I had an air conditioner, a window air conditioner unit out there. It's in the front of the house. It's closer to me, that one is, than the one that's in the back of my mobile unit in the backyard. Let's see. Fiber Spider says, what's up, everybody? You. So delighted you're here. Sherry R is here. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, all you girls and boys. Glad y'all are here. Y'all know it. Jaxie says she's been working and preparing for her podiversary tomorrow. Give us all the deets if you have not yet. And I'm sure we could go to your community tab. I bet you have something there about it. Dawn Yarn Doll, happy Friday, my favorite day of the week. Goes back to my childhood and looking forward to the weekend, but really it's just another day in paradise. I still like it. And Craig's Ellen. And Jaxie's saying to Craig, Fiber Spider, she said, my kids are making your piggies in a blanket tomorrow. The food piggies in a blanket? Or is there a blanket called Piggies in the Blanket? I'm thinking you mean in the food. Oh, okay. Craig says he's good. Just been cooking, baking, stitching up a storm. All right. I'll never forget that time. Fiber Spider, Craig. Rose likes crochet. We were on her channel. And I went up. Craig was there. Rose, of course. Angie Bell. And I forget who all else was up, but we had a large time. I was kitty cat sitting, my grandkitty Nikolai, whom I miss so much. He's gone to kitty heaven back in September, I believe it was. I Pictures pop up all the time of him. You know how they'll do, like from Facebook or Google Photos or whatever. Anyway, I was over there, and I remember storm was coming up, but we had so much fun. Might have been Ursula up there too, seems like, but y'all know my crazy memory. Sis Ola's in the house, and Spoon, yay! Spoon will be lurking while working on a blanket. That's fine. Belia, hey girl. Hey girl, hey. Sheree said she stabbed crochet hooks in a piece of cardboard and basically knitted like how you would hand knit. You stabbed the crochet hook so they were standing up. You made like a loom sort of thing. Help me out. Flower Tammy, good to see you too, and hugs. Or good to read you, like Sandy used to say. Our sweet Sandy, I hadn't seen her in forever. Does anybody know how she's doing? And any of her folks we hadn't seen in a while. Mishi, do you know I won your prize a while ago over at Stina's? I said, Stina, did you get my email? I hope I got the letters right. I think I did. You do have a crazy email. By the way, I kept looking at, like I say, my memory. And instead of writing it down, I was just trying to remember the letters. B-Y, period, da-da-da-da-da. Michelle D is in the house. And Sis Ola put up my Darn Good Yarn affiliate link. Thank you so much, sis. And y'all do check it out if you think about it. That's like giving to a good charity. They do such good things for folks, and especially women in a third world country. And Sashka is my other one. It's the same thing. And if you look at my description box, I always have those links provided for both those. But thank you, sis. And if you need furls, and sis has a bunch of affiliate links, check out my sis Ola Joe. And Frozen Stone, howdy, 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 howdy. Okay, Jaxie says her celebration is at 11, so that's 2 for us. 11, 12, 1, 2. I think that's right, 2 Eastern. If that's not correct, let me know. And I need to set an alarm. K and K, hey girls, hey. And Jeanette, yes, I was just going to bring up Miss Sola. Her mama had a stroke, and y'all help me, is she still in the hospital? She may be home now, but I'm not for positive sure. But anyway, she's looking after her mama. She's been a good youngin'. And please also pray for both of them. Pray for Sola and her mother, who is Inez. And Jeanette said that, yeah. And there's the Angie saying hi, Yarn Da. Fiber Spider, Ola, Stina. Oh, she said Tankster, I'm sorry. And Stina says, congratulations, Jax, in advance. Yes, yes. Cute Linda's in the house. And Mama went, JKA Mary Ann. Y'all hear the lawnmower? My cousin's getting a little close. And Tracy L. Thompson Huber's here. Hey, honey. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And Marianne says using her Knit Pick cake maker for the first time. It came this morning. Nitpick. Cake. Oh, cake. Yarn cake. I'm out of it, y'all. I'm so tired. And I ain't done nothing. I'm just sleepy. Sleepy and slappy. Susan Burke. Howdy. I know. Poor Sola and her mom have had a time. So just keep them prayed up. And all of our folks, as usual, Sweet Sunflower Ashley, Madonna, Linda Just a Crochet Sister, Julie Chafee Mazza. Always leave out people, Joy Reynolds, who had a stroke on New Year's Day. Tank keeps us updated on her. Okay. Celebration is at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Auntie Mama, hey girl, hey. You know what I'm gonna say? Hug Uncle Daddy for me. Fiber Spider's got to get back in the kitchen working on some sourdough. I'm so glad you came. You made my little heart go pitty pat. Thank you so much, honey. And y'all all do. But you know, Fiber Spider's a celeb. He's a celeb. Yes, Tina, I sure can get tired from doing nothing. And Tank says, no news is good news on Joy. Yeah, okay. Good. Hey, Michael, MDL Crochet. And if I missed anybody, holler at me. I know this is a crazy setup. I'm sorry. Y'all are on my walker and I'm in my wheelchair. I should have done it the other way around and y'all get to see all my lovely wrinkles up under there. Y'all will see some RDAF before I show you RDAF. I do have an FO. And I probably showed it to y'all the other day. I don't know what I'm going to say. I can't remember. Can't you remember anything? No. Nesting baskets. Sides may look a little wonky and the bottom too, but really when you put stuff in them, they look fine. This was from that yarn that, I believe it was Tank that gave it to me, wasn't it? It was the Red Heart Colorscape. And I know this one's got a, from where I put the, I evidently didn't finish her round, but I'm going to do a little flower or put a little something right there. So I still got a little doo-doo on them. I still need to tie in my ends. So this one's smaller in diameter, but it's taller. So anyway, they'd be sitting over here. They'd be nesting. They'd be nesting baskets. Just to sit on your, you know, on your desk or wherever and throw your stuff in it. And y'all know it's whip time. But I did have that. I been finishing stuff, y'all. Y'all know when I was in the rehab, I finished, I said 2 shawls, but I believe it was 3. Yeah, it was 3 because I did that. I can't reach it, or can I? Yes, I can. I got my grabber thing. I'm grabbing y'all in the nose. It hurt. Ta-da! That. And y'all know I goofed on it. And I still got to fix it. This knitted pattern that I do all the time. And looky here. I don't know what happened right there. But my idea was just to scrunch it up right there and put a flower or a butterfly or something there. Or maybe just not even worry about it. Which is what I have been doing. And this is with my Darn Good yarn from last time. It almost looks yellowish, but it's just undyed, and then orange, shades of orange and pink. Yarn Barf Christy, yay! I've been missing you. Hey, I saw a yarn underscore barf. Is that a different yarn barf? I just saw that person in somebody's chat, and I thought they've taken yarn barf's name. They just had the, like I say, it's a yarn. Hey, Connie, underscore and barf. Okay, Tankster says, yep, there's 2 yarn barfs. So anyway, y'all know I do this pattern to death, and I get 3 balls or skeins or hanks for 25 bucks is their monthly thing. Of course, you can get one for $10, but it's a much better deal to get 3 for 25. And then I usually add a 4th one for just $8 more, which is a deal. Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen, and the Crafty Gypsy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh. And y'all know I showed you this was a Temu thing. Put your little cake of yarn on here, and then just stick it on your walker handle or your wheelchair handle or whatever. It's a little one. I got a big one from Etsy. And of course now I can't find it, but y'all know what the big one looks like. But this was like, I don't know, maybe $5 or $6. Hey, Chandler. And it's decent. It's just little. That's all right. And, you know, you can cake your yarn, and then just this stuff comes off. And then you just slide your cake on here. But when I was in rehab, I didn't have my winder and Swift and stuff with me. So I just wound it on here. And it did fine. It did just fine. Okay, let's show some... Oh, other stuff I'm working on, y'all know, is this beautiful yarn from Dawn Erin. I don't have too much more to go, and I'll be done. That's what I got my other, that yarn is wound up on my other doohickey. And then y'all know doohickey like this. And then y'all know this one. But just being at my brother's and not having so much with me keeps me focused on, y'all know I've got ADD. It keeps me focused on just a few projects instead of a million. Yes, instead of a million. But I do want to do, thank you so much for my Noro book. I'd love to do that. Ooh, wouldn't that be pretty? I have never tried to do motifs and sew them together, but y'all know it's high time I bust out and do that kind of thing. And you know I need to make a sun bunny. Eclectic. Cindy Lulu. And I love a lot of stuff in this Noro book, but that tam, y'all know I'm a tam person. Steve made me a really cool tam. It's from a 1900s or something book. Yeah, K&K, right? I'm on a roll. I'm on a bun. Yarn Barb said, Christy, K-N-O-W, not N-O. K&K said, Zach, no way. I missed what he said. All right, y'all want to see what we got in Yarnable this time? I do. Let me remind you what we got last time. I don't have all the goodies, but I've got the yarn. I do love that they put the yarn in these little bags, and these little bags are useful too. And you could dye these. Put your little notions in or whatever, or put a skein or a hank and give it to somebody. But this was what we had last time. Wasn't real colorful, but I do love speckled yarns. And this was called, this was for April, so I've got May's that I'm getting ready to show you. Life is short, eat the donut. And I get the sock weight, and it was 8515 superwash merino nylon, 437 yards. It's sort of a real light, well, it's kind of creamy, but it's sort of peachy or a blush. And then got some blue speckles, some green speckles, some purple speckles. That was last time. I just had it close by and I thought I'd show you that. Now here we are. I don't apologize for crinkles because it's a happy sound. Oh, if y'all get Yarnable and you haven't, hey Rockin' Emma, you hadn't gotten yours yet. Look away, if you don't want to know what's in your bag. Here it comes all nice and neat, bagged up. There's bro. He video bombs every time I do 5 at 5. You could set your clock by him. He comes in and closes the blind. It's all right. We love him. He's the best big bro in the world. Wow. Okay. We always get, or most always for the longest time, get this cool little Notions pouch. And the zippers are usually different color. Each month is a different color. And you look in here and you find your little card. Lord Bros harking. I hope y'all don't hear that. He harks. He harks and he wheezes. I think it's a habit. I don't know. But it's kind of gross. All right, Inside Yarnable for May 2024. Berry Citrus Bliss. Sipping lemonade, a sweet pause in the day's hustle where every taste is a little splash of sunshine. That's what it says. And the extras, here it says, savor the taste of spring in this delightful lemonade mix. We have lemonade mix, and look how cute. It's like a little pitcher. Lemonade mix by 2TOO Good Gourmet, offering a refreshing burst of flavor that's just a stir away from perfection. So maybe I'll have some of this in my cup for tomorrow. If I may not be live tomorrow if Han comes by. I'm not sure. But y'all know, if I'm ever not on, and I had mentioned about doing just Saturdays and Wednesdays. I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I just don't know. But if I'm ever not on at my regulation times, you'll see on my community tab that I'm, I'll keep y'all informed. And a lot of times I'll let Tank know, but I've been forgetful about that. And then we have, it says tangy and sweet, this raspberry lemonade dip mix. Yarn Bar, welcome to the ground squirrels. Thank you, darling. You have been one before, I know. Sometimes we have to come and go, and that's all right. But thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Here it is, raspberry lemonade. A drink mix, another drink mix. Oh, no, it's not. I said dip mix, didn't I? Dip mix, yes, by SNS. And the N is letter N. SNS. Dips will be the star of your next snack time. It's an instant hit for fruits and crackers alike. So you mix it with cream cheese. Yum! And whipped topping like Cool Whip. Oh, I understand. Yarn barf, honey. No, junk happens. Carrie! Jet and Carrie. Hey, darling. Hey, Shantirement. There it is. You've been a member for 24 months. See? She says 2 years. I knew you had. I didn't know it would do that. Lulu Cindy's showing she's been a member also for 2 years. Some of you have been like for longer than that too. But doesn't that sound good? For fruits or crackers? Sounds yummy, yummy. And then it says, add a personal touch to your handmade creations with these fun, thanks I made it, organic cotton woven label tags by Sarah Hart. It's ideal for knitters and crocheters who take pride in their work. Thanks, I made it. Shouldn't it say you're welcome? I made it. But whatever, it's cool. It says high quality woven labels that are soft to the touch, that can be sewn into any seam or along the edges to add joyful details to all your me-made textile projects. And there's eight in the pack. Well, that's cool. And then let's see what else does it say. That always comes with a scratch off. And you know Yarnable's yarn, or if you don't know, it's made by, or dyed by Hypnotic Yarns. So sometimes we get a percentage off, sometimes a dollar amount off. This is has a code for $5 off your order. So if I were to order something else, or like more yarn, if they have it, sometimes they do, sometimes they run out before you can get there. And it's got a did you know lemons are not naturally occurring fruits, but are a hybrid between the bitter orange and citron. Also, lemons contain more sugar than strawberries. What? Would you ever have guessed? And then it has a little QR code where you can learn more about the extras in case you want to order more or whatever, or just need to know more. And now, Susan, hey honey, how are you and your darling daughter? And Ryan and the kitty cat and everybody. Wow, I like this. Boy, does this look like, hey, it's Lindsay. Oh, she's not here. She says, hey mom, just checking in. She just texted me, so I'll get back to her. Ain't that pretty? Reminds you of the citrus fruits, doesn't it? And it's called Berry Citrus Bliss. Like I said, that was the theme. And there's the deets, same deets as last time. Pretty sure. Appears to be. She said, shoot, you're probably live. I'll catch up with you later. That's my Lindsay. Hey, Christine Johnstone. Okay, look at the replay later. That's fine. And you know, if I need more of it, I'd probably just pick out a solid, because I have solids in all these colors, I think. I'm pretty sure. I know I do from Hobby Lobby's 75% off sale. Has anybody heard anything about that for this year? Usually it's in June, but last year it was in March. because I was sickly and Dory was with me and I missed it, but that's okay. I meant to. Because y'all know the only reason I'm not in my house is I can't get a rollator in there. Crafty Corner 8, Gifts HQ, hello, Nancy. Cheers and tables. Well, that was a good, I love Yarnable. I think they have the best. They have pretty yarn and loads of extras like you just saw. Crafty Corner 6 said very pretty. And Nancy Gifts HQ says hello. How's everybody doing? Susan Sola did let me read her. I don't think she'll mind me reading her update. Let me find it. Let me find it. Okay, here's what Sola said. Hi, GrannyDee. This was yesterday, I think. Hope all is well. I'm writing because I finally came home to change my clothes. Oh, okay. So her mom's still. Oh, but let me just read this. Finally came home to change my clothes. Mom was having tummy issues, but during DOI's live Sunday, she became unbalanced, had slurred speech, and complaining about being dizzy. I knew something was wrong, so I took her to the ER. After so many tests, doctors informed me Mom had a stroke, a UTI, and vertigo. They say she needs physical therapy to help with her balance. Everyone has been really nice. I've stayed in the hospital since Sunday. She's doing a lot better and she wants to go home, so they are releasing her hopefully today or tomorrow, which would have been yesterday or today, I believe. I feel bad I haven't updated you, but she didn't need to feel bad. And she was talking about, unsecured internet and stuff. We're at the hospital. She's come home to get Mom's clothes and get stuff ready for her if she were released. And she said, just wanted to let you know what's been going on. Mom and I will hopefully be home soon and wanted to thank you all for your prayers. So just keep them lifted up in your prayers. There you go. I forgot I had gotten that. So thanks again. I know somebody asked earlier, and Susan just asked. So there you go. The Stitchy Studio, Erica Baker, and she did her first live today. Wasn't that was, I got the right Erica, right? And I joined your family. Lulu Cindy's showing she's been a member for 24 months also. And Faith, Unique Amazing Stripes, been a member of the Nutty Buddies for 4 months. Glad to see you doing better, she says. Yes, 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 yes. And Cindy says, I don't feel 2 years older. Love you bunches. And then Yarn Barf said, see, 2 years. Seems like longer than that. But anyway, thank y'all so very much. Thanks again to all the Nutty Buddies. Those are channel members. And thanks to all of you. All of you in the Squirrel Squad. That means, you're subscribed. So, what up? What up? We got a few more minutes. About 20 more minutes. Yes. You did so good, Erica. You could not tell that was your first live. You just seemed so at ease. Good job, good job. Did you enjoy it? I bet afterwards you felt like, phew, got that behind me. Susan said, Sunflower had initial consultation for radiation. She starts next week, so please, please, please. We always keep her in our prayers, but if you would Pray some extra for Sweet Sunflower, Ashley, and Susan, and Ryan. That would be great too. If I left Madonna out, keep Madonna in your prayers too, as always. You were definitely freaking out, and yeah, you took a nap afterwards. That's what Erica said. You did great. You did great. Tank said you did good too, Stitchy. Stitchy, Stitchy, Laura's Block Ministries. Hey, honey. And thank you for the VJ Raiders. She's just getting ready for the, this is Laura, getting ready for the hockey game. She'll be leaving in an hour. Hey, Drew boy.
Hey.
Doing my little YouTube live.
Got to get out here and try to beat this rain.
I know, it's coming, ain't it?
It is.
Love ya. All right. Love you bunches. He's so cute. Looks just like his daddy. We're lucky to have him. He works for Dookie Power, like his daddy. He's a busy, busy boy. Christy on birth. No, I'm at my brother's. I could see my house out his turlet window. This is the room I'm staying in. This was an added-on room. Dad added it on and called it his Jesus room. Kitchen's right there. So there's a little dip down into the kitchen. It's like a little tiny mini ramp, but I can get over it with my wheelchair and the walker easily. And I can get both wheelchair and walker into this bathroom. I can't shut the door, but everybody's in there when I do my business anyway, so it worked out real good. And my kids, my Lindsay, my Florida family, Lindsay, my eldest, and Jeff, her hubby, the ones that live in Florida and have my grandbabies. You know, they came up in March and built that ramp. And they built it here because, well, they figured they wanted me to stay here for a little while. It was a whole lot easier for them to do that than clean up my house and to build a ramp there or find a ramp. They're still looking for a ramp, or I may get an Eagle Scout. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I ain't checked yet. I need to get stuff going on. Hot damn, Elaine's here and Noni May. But anyway, as soon as we get, they built a great ramp. It's really nice. And my brother's got terrible knees, so he's appreciated it as well. But this is the house we grew up in. Except this part wasn't here, but the rest of it, we moved here in 1963. I was what, 3 years old? Yeah. And yeah, this is the house we grew up in, and he was gone for just 3 years. When he got married at age 50, he was married only 3 years and then came back here. Mom and Dad were still living. And then, you know, over the years, Pop died in 2012, Mom in 2018, and then we've just inherited the land and the house. And I had bought the mobile home that I'm in back at, I know this is going over stuff y'all already know, but just in case we've got some new people here. Bought that because I'd gone out and sown wild oats way back when in the 80s and came home pregnant with my Lindsay, with my cute little redhead that I wouldn't take millions of dollars for. She's just wonderful. And so is my Hannah. And so is my middle child, Miss Andrea. But, you know, after I got my job and everything, so, you know, she was, Mom and Dad, it's kind of like she was my little sister, Lindsay was. Mom and Dad got really attached to her, and, but when I got my first teaching job, you know, I wanted a place of my own, but I didn't want to take her away from them, and I said, well, how about I buy a mobile home and just put it in y'all's backyard? And the good Lord knew what he was having me do. I didn't live there. We didn't live there but about probably less than 2 years before I met Ron and we got married. He had Andrea, I had Lindsay, and then we had Hannah together. And then before we moved out, we got a house about a mile away. So renters paid for that mobile home, and we did have a couple of doozies, but for the most part, we had some good long-term folks that stayed there. So when I came back here, after I split with my husband, I did live in Salisbury for 3 years because this place was rented. My mobile unit was rented at the time. But I came back home and I've been there ever since. So my bro and I are on the same land that we own, and he's in this house and I'm out there normally. And I'll get there again. If that girls can't come soon, I might have to get out there and just see what I can do on my own and hopefully not fall down trying to do stuff. Let's see. Christine Johnstone telling everybody to have a good weekend. Who's on after me on Fridays? Kelly. I bring it every day. And is it Froggy and Maureen? Let's see. Where are we? I think I got most everybody howdied. If I know it's just a phone call, right? Tankster, I know. I just need to do it. Might be several phone calls, but that's all right. Oh, Erica thinks that Michael's on in an hour. Oh, and Crystal, the yarny chicken and crazy cat lady. I always forget about her. So, y'all know where to go, and we can put up links and all that when we get closer. Doggone it. I had my questions up here and they moved. I still have them, they just moved. I had them at the right spot. Can y'all hear the TV? It's just barely on. It's right here beside them. It's Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love that Monsters channel. It plays the old-timey monster movies. But if y'all can hear it, I'll get it all the way down. Oh, something's on at Dawn's. Dawn Aaron. Or are you talking? Y'all talking to each other, maybe. Okay, where was I here? Let's see. What is one thing you still have from when you were little? Probably a lot of stuff. But I know one thing is a wallet that had a horse. It wasn't real leather. It looks brand new. It's in my jewelry armoire out at the mobile home. But Daddy got it. Daddy was working, bless his heart. He was holding down 2 jobs. I don't know how he did it. But he, what do you call it? Inventory. When stores take inventory and stuff, he did that on the side. And he also worked at electric wholesale company. You got a PJ dog, Q Linda? Hey, Mara. Miss saying hey to Miss Mara. There you are. She's been working and listening, but wanted to say hello and be a part of a very late VJ raid. That is okay. Thank you so much. And thank you ever so much for that way cute Impkin book. My Hannah's borrowing it from me for right now, and I told her to make me that mushroom one that I want. I'll make some stuff from it too. I will, I promise. But she just loved it. She fell in love with it. So I said, well, take it and use it. Just make me this. Let's see what y'all saying. Anybody else? So I've got that little wallet. Lord, I know I pestered Daddy to death to get me this thing called a jingle jump. And I don't have it, but I mean, it's probably around here somewhere. But it was just a plastic thing that you put around your ankle. I think it fit on the bottom of your shoe, actually. It's like a flat thing that your heel of your shoe slid into. And then it just fastened around your, just plastic, just fastened around your ankle. And it had this little box in the back of it that had a little jingle bell in it. And then it had a string and a ball at the end of it. And you just made it go, you jump so the string and the ball would go around and you jump. It's kind of like jumping a jump rope. I aggravated him to death every day. I remember asking him, did you get my jingle jump? Did you get my jingle jump? Did you get my jingle jump? Deni, hey sweetheart. You do, Deni? It's a pain in the butt. It's hair way down there. And you see my t-shirt? My $1.25 no, this was five. It was from the $1.25 tree, but let me stand up. But it was a $5 t-shirt. And I got my little fanny pack on from Darn Good Yarn. Does that thing. Well, thank you, Deni, honey. Angie says she's got an Avon Sweet Honesty perfume. I remember that. It's in a brown glass, and it's a little doggy. Tankster said she lost everything. Oh. And Erica says she's got a box of her baby stuff her mom gave her. It has a pair of shoes and a cross that hung above her crib. How cool. Let's see. Oh, Michael is on with Dawn Aaron, is what Tank said. At 7:05 Eastern. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Let's see, what else does anybody have? Mara says the 70s or 80s version of that was called Lemon Twist, and you loved yours. And Denny says, thank you all for hitting the thumbs up. Yes, thank you very much. You have 38 here and 44 of those. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Love the Baby Yoda. Yeah, Grogu, isn't that what it's called? Flip-flops and lollipops. Hey, honey. Hank says, where have you been? And Gifts HQ, Nancy said, that's funny. We just made a video short with Baby Yoda in it. Our worlds are aligned. LOL. Angie Branham. Hello, sweetie. Frozen Stone has a Cupid doll from her childhood. Anybody else? Anybody else? If you think of something, put it down there. God, this is hard. If your house was going to be destroyed and you could only save 3 things, what would they be? Pictures, yarn, some of the best bougie yarn, the family Bible, I reckon. Laptop, a bougie laptop, that's more than 3 things. What would y'all save? About the same things? Mara, you talking about Lemon Twist was like the jingle jump? That's what I was thinking you meant. Let's see. Is Denise here? Denise Lee? Or somebody meaning Denisha. Deni. Elaine says her 3 dogs. Yarndorf Christie says her 3 cats. Oh, yeah. Mara said the lemon, well, on the end was filled with something, sand and pebbles probably, that rattled as you swung it around your ankle and jumped over it. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I don't remember that being a thing. Tank says medical equipment, yarn, and us. Yep. K&K has a dog cradle and a bunch of golden books. And you know, I had all my books from my childhood in a big old long and just big tote box at my ex's in the outbuilding, and I bet he got rid of all them books. But I had nowhere to put them. Deni says hey to everybody, all her lovelies. Q Linda said her cats, her phone, and her purse. Oh yeah, gotta have our phones, don't we? And our purses with our license and all our debit cards and all that stuff. Stitchy Erica says her dog, pictures, and her phone, everything else can be replaced. Yep. Angela Branham said my yarn, my dogs, and my pictures. Yeah. Mara says, yeah, lemon twist was like that. There's Denise says here. Susan Vincent says she has a blanket and a rag doll from her 16th birthday and some of Mom's jewelry. That's cool. Susan Vincent says, oh yes, I have a Nurse Nancy golden book. I remember I had one that was called Mrs. Duck's Lovely Day or something like that. It hadn't rained in forever, and finally it did, and she had a lovely day. Tank says, I hate to think about all that I lost, but it made me realize it's just stuff. For real, we can't keep it all. And that's what, I'm just embarrassed and ashamed and aggravated that I let my yarn addiction get so flippin' out of hand that it's such a mess that I don't have a path big enough to get my rollator through. And I would have been out there picking stuff, but I mean, it's boxes of stuff that need to be moved. And I have enough trouble just balancing myself on my rollator. You know, I'd have to use my rollator. There's no way that I could get my wheelchair, and it's heavy as everything to get up the steps too. And Mara says, mindfully crocheted is Mara, pictures, vital records, and her phone. Cute Linda said, Mara, the jingle jump was an ankle bruiser. It was fun, though. I remember it being fun, but I do remember asking Daddy for every day. And he probably didn't have money for that. Not that it cost that much, but he really struggled to make us. I mean, I don't remember us ever doing without or feeling like we were poor, but he worked, and he didn't want Mama to work. I don't know why, even after we went to school, and she liked her job at it's where I worked right after well, it was a different company, but it was a sock factory. Turned into Thorlo, or it became Thorlo years later, but anyway, God, the good Lord, and Daddy was a godly man for sure, for sure. So a lot of prayers. Oh, clackers, Tank. I remember those clackers. How many of you remember those things? They were on like a like a rope, and those big old, like big marbles, and you clack them together. Many of you got knocked upside the head or wherever with those things. They were dangerous. Stitchy Erica says, OMG, I need to pay attention to what I'm crocheting. I started the row and half double and switched to puff halfway through. Got a frog to puffs. I'm always, I just mainly do these things are just double crochet, but every once in a while I'll throw a single in there. Nana Michelle, yes, those clackers hurt. Yes, they did. Glass balls, Tank said. Yep. Or resin. I can't remember. They were heavy. Thank you, VJ. Thank you so much, as always, for coming and for sending your folks over. I appreciate it so much. Tank said I would clack all day. Elaine, you do the clackers? You still do? You still got some clackers? Oh, Lordy, our time's up. It's 6:01. Hey, Sunita. It was like I said, it was like a rope. Not a heavy, like a nylon type rope. And it had a ball on each end. Like I said, like a big marble. And you'd hold it up. You'd hold it in the middle. Or I forget exactly. Look it up. Google clackers from when were they, 70s? And you'll probably see a picture of them. Angela said I'd get on old man's nerves if I had clackers. Tank says if they shattered, it was like glass. Oh, really? I guess we never broke them. That's amazing. Well, y'all, I better go see if Kelly's on. I bring it every day, Kelly. She's usually cooking something or having a premiere, a live or a premiere after me. Zanita, she says, okay, I will if I remember. Yeah, from the 70s. Might have been the 60s, too. Could have been the 60s. But anyway, no, stay, Granny. I miss you. I miss you too, honey, but I'm out of stuff to talk about. You can always watch the replay. And I do need to read our book that we've been reading. I'll do it for a night or two, and then I'll be bad and not get it done for the next while. But, and other folks are on too, but thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Hugs and prayers, says Frozen Stone. Erica says, thanks for the live, GrannyDee. Much love to you and to you too, to all of you. Mwah. Be sweet, don't be ugly. If I don't see you tomorrow, it's because Hannah Banana came over. Right? I got to message my youngin' back to her, call her. The eldest, my Lynn's. Boop, Betty, boop, 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 boop.